Welcome to the ankle sprain protocol that is based on my personal rehab journey. Week 1 is acute rehab protocol, which is the basic protocol of just moving things around. So we have some deep tissue and plantar tissue activation. After the sprain, we use a wooden dowel and the ball for more deep tissue work and blood flow. This one is a plantar activation where we want to trigger the flexion mechanism of the toes, slowly begin to engage the fascia muscles. And here we are going through the good old protocol of resistant flexions, inversions, and eversions to slowly sustain, create, and constantly creating blood flow and sustaining the area mobile. Now, calf foam rolling, since after sprain, and usually you limp, your calves take a very serious beating and they constantly tense. So we need to relax them and make them soft. And the Achilles tendon stretching to sustain the full range of motion of the ankle. Week 2 is dedicated to mobility, saturating the joint with mobility as much as possible. So any variation of toe flex, of ankle circles, full range of motion, trying to dig as deep as possible to reactivate the foot ability to move in various directions. Next, I moved to loaded stretching, meaning toe stretch, the plantar fascia stretch, slowly putting weight back on my toes, putting some positive pressure on the arc of the foot. Rocking is my favorite exercise, where you go back and forth, back and forth. Second was the side to side seesaw, shifting weight from heel to heel in Seiza, Japanese set. And then it's a sitting soleus stretches, where you're slowly working on flexibility of the soleus muscle, restoring the ability of the knee travel forward. Asian squat, the basic resting position, just hanging there, sitting, feeling comfortably, and constantly shifting my weight from foot to foot. Kettlebells, weightlifting shoes provide the stability of the foot, and I'm not doing jerks not to go on my toes because it's early, so it's cleaning, pressing, but loading the foot like in a good old back barbell squat in a static manner, demanding from the calves to work, to stabilize. Deadlifts is the same, is pushing the floor, and here is very important to pay attention that the body does not compensate and don't shift weight on the healthy foot, and you distribute the load on both feet. Advanced mobility is a fancy name for more loading in various angles, in various positions, like the toe sit here, demanding from foot more active, and the ankle more active, stabilizing, like here. Here actually I move through pain, slowly working the range of motion. And the ostrich stretch, I like it very much for the hamstring, and I'm moving my feet toes in, toes out, stretching the calves muscles. Seiza squat transitions, it was a heavy one because here loading the single foot is still very painful, as you can see in the video, and uncomfortable. However, the body can positively tolerate the pain and allows me to transition from side to side, whereas the range of motion of the knee here is demanding because I really need to stretch that, like the Achilles tendon must allow me this excessive range of motion and shifting weight. As you can see, I'm sitting and I'm preparing myself, and hop, you saw the compensation, but slowly body is more tolerant. And the most important thing here is not to overdo it and see how it reacts and responds in a couple of hours. Balance cushion, the good, the old, more stability, unstable surface. This is where the eversion and inversion stabilizing mechanism is really loaded, because doing this static marching was rather manageable. However, when I tried and I moved to the RDLs at the beginning, as you see now, the ankle just did not understand what am I asking from him to do and how must he stabilize me. The big win was a single leg calf raise, something I didn't had 2 weeks prior. And deficit deadlifts, again, stretching the Achilles, demanding from the ankle to produce force in a more steep range of motion, pushing the floor down, variations of elevated split squats. Again, you see single foot work and the ankle is wobbling a little bit because it's hard when I press and I stand on one foot, not to fall into the eversion pattern. Bulgarian split squats are next. This is actually one phase before week 4, the performance week, where I am going to reintroduce the hops, the jumps, and basically to restore the body's ability to produce explosive power, explosive strength, landing, absorbing, and stabilizing. Jumping and hopping. You truly appreciate things when they are taken from you, and this is what week 4 is all about. Activating the advanced stabilizing motions. So skip rope, especially single leg, still painful but way better. Split squat hops, and the cherry on the top, single leg box jumps. Low and solid, building on slowly up, up, and up. So here's my journey. I hope you succeed in yours, and I wish you never injured again. Thank you for watching.